Hey, Blue Table fans! Time to add a few more lots to the block. This is in our recently traded in section. First we have is lot number 248. The retail value of these figures is right around $300. I would be surprised if it were not in excess of that. And what you have here is you have a Venerable Dreadnought. There's a little paint bristle there. Let's get rid of that. You've got 4 bikes. These are painted pretty basically. All of these models need some TLC. They have some scratches and rough areas on them. But the paintwork overall is really super good. Let's take a closer look here. So this guy has a really nice base. He has some pretty smooth work on there. And that is a Venerable Dreadnought. You have a Land Raider. This opens and closes. It is not detailed on the interior though. And it does need some TLC. As you can see, one of the guns is loose there. But the paintwork is solid. It just needs a little bit of refurbishment. For example, one of the smoke launcher dualies is broken off. You could repaint that to be battle damage. Like this Rhino has some really good weathering on it. Mud work. It has decals. Has some freehand scroll work on the back. Really a great Ultramarines tack Rhino. You've got a couple of land speeders here. A Predator. Let's give this one a 360. So this is really not too bad. Again, some damage here, so you would need to touch that up. And yeah, this is just really, I would definitely highly recommend this lot. Do not let this one pass you by, because this, with just a little TLC, you can jump right to the finish line with these guys. Alright, let's take a look at lot 249. This is mostly what I would call level 1 work. Alright, this is lot 249. This is what I would call level 1 work. The saving grace here is going to be the price and quantity of the figures. A lot of them could be reworked. I'm going to say at least a third, maybe as many as half, could be salvaged. The rest of them have very thick paint, and the work on them is really quite basic, like this guy right here. And you know, if we just take a panoramic, you can get kind of an idea of what you're up against. Like this guy, he tain't too bad. And some of them are a little bit chipped up. You have a lot of like first edition, not first edition, second. Ran out of batteries. Okay, just a note, I'm not trying to unduly harp on anyone's painting skills when I make these videos. I'm trying to just give an accurate depiction of the product being put up for sale. So here we go. Where was I? Yeah, second edition Marines. So the count here is 30 Terminators and at least 80 other figures for a total count of 110 figures. That's the infantry. You've got some Salamanders Terminators over here. And then there's the vehicles. You have this Dread. I'm not sure if that can be salvaged. The legs are on backwards. You have this Dread. Again, it is pretty rough. Same thing here, pretty much down the line, some of them in better condition than others. You've got a Land Raider, a Predator, another Predator, a Rhino, another Land Raider, and yet another Rhino. What this is good for, this is a good starter army. To get your feet wet, you could, practice on these models, practice painting on them, finishing techniques. You could, even if you just got all their bases the same, I think that would go a long ways towards making this army presentable. With this many Marines, though, that is a lot of Marines to play around with. And definitely would be a fun army for a beginner or for, a guest. And in here, this baggie is just a lot of extra pieces, some extra guys in there, parts of vehicles, oddball bases. There's like a bike floating around in here. That comes as part of the lot as well. So that is lot 249. Yes, that's right. 249. By all means, give us an email if you're interested in that.